Hi, I'm Dr. Noel Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I'm here to answer some questions about maybe lifestyle changes that you might make for your senior dog. And I have an assistant here that's going to ask me some questions about lifestyle changes or environmental changes for your senior dog.
Dr. Lucas, at what age is my dog considered a senior?
Yeah, so again, we've answered this a little bit in the former video, but for this purposes, a senior dog on average is somewhere between 7, 8 is kind of when we as doctors start to think about them as being seniors. Certainly by the time they're 9 or 10, we're solidly in the senior group.
What are the health needs of my senior dog?
So health needs of your senior dog usually are, okay, I start to think about, okay, what's their oral health? Do we need to change their nutrition? Oral health and nutrition go together for me, because if they have maybe some advanced dental disease, maybe they have some uncomfortable teeth, we might be talking about maybe some softer foods. Nutrition, usually our senior dogs have a weight issue. They tend to be chubbier as we get older as well. So we start thinking about, do they need a reduced calorie diet? I start to think about maybe they can't get around quite as well, so we need to start thinking about, do we need to make some house modifications like ramps up through steps or maybe up to furniture. I start thinking about, are they slipping more? Do they need more traction? So we might start recommending some like area rugs that go a little bit further, or runners, or maybe some yoga mats in strategic places so they have better grip, especially around their food bowls. Maybe an extra cushiony bed, because it's just now a little bit more uncomfortable lying on the floor. So maybe we need to increase the padding in their beds. Those are some things that I start thinking about with senior life environmental changes.
What nutritional / dietary changes do I need to make for my senior dog?
Yeah, so we kind of touched on that. Nutritional and dietary changes, again, dogs that are older tend to still need a good source of protein. We want to keep lean body mass. So protein is important, but we don't want to feed them too much protein, because protein's harder for the kidneys to get rid of. So you really do want to kind of maybe partner with your veterinarian to specifically tailor nutrition to your own senior dog. We want to make sure that they're not being over nutritioned. Dogs that are older tend to be a little less active. We kind of enjoy that about our senior dogs because we kind of want to hang with them too, but they don't need as many calories, so we tend to still feed them like they're active adults, but now they're not as active and they're just getting chubbier. And so we want to partner with you about reducing calories or looking at their body conditions and seeing if they're appropriately nutritioned. And then of course, if they have any kind of senior health diagnosis, so they have diabetes, they have arthritis, they have cancer, they have kidney disease, so they have, senior dogs get all kinds of different diagnoses, and there's often nutrition that we can partner with you to help improve the quality of life.
Should I encourage my senior dog to exercise?
Yes, you should encourage your senior dog to exercise. You may have noticed if you have soreness after you've exercised, or if you've hurt yourself, it's important to rest, of course, but if you become too sedentary and you don't get up and move around, or when you get up out of bed and there's a painful back or your knee hurts, oftentimes if you just walk and get yourself moving, you actually become less painful. The same thing is for animals that are aging. It's important for them to continue to get up and keep moving. It actually helps reduce the pain of osteoarthritis, also encourages better muscle tone, and also decreases the chubbiness of your dog.
What is the difference between a mature, senior, and geriatric dog?
Okay, a mature dog would be, they're at the upper end of their adult lifespan. So when I start thinking about it, it might be like a 6 or 7 year old dog, especially if they're like a golden doodle, golden retriever. 6 or 7 is a mature adult. The senior time is when we kind of flip over into that like 8 to 10 years of age on average. That's kind of your senior starting to come, maybe up to 11, and it's just changes the answer depending on the breed and size of dog. That's why I'm like, it's about this time. And then as we get to be geriatrics, those are truly like our 13, 14-year-olds. Those are our geriatric patients. Okay, and so she gave me a thumbs up. We're done with these questions for a moment about sort of nutrition and sort of environment and lifestyle changes that you have for your senior dogs and what we can help you with. If you have any more questions about your senior dog and what you can do to help with them nutritionally or modify their environment or how to partner with your vets, we really encourage you to reach out to your veterinarian, or if you happen to be in Mount Juliet, we'd love to see you here at Blue Oasis Pet Hospital. Thanks so much.